for their 4th championship. The last 6 years, the Sonics hoping to push it to a Game 5 on Friday. And Scottie Pippen able to control the opening tip. The Chicago Bulls have not trailed in the last 72 minutes, 42 seconds. The last time the Bulls trailed the end of the second quarter back in Game 2. Rodman with the first shot.
Interesting. Ahmad said Michael told him they only need 1 out of 4. Michael told us he's got things he's got to get done. And he's ready to take care of business.
And here is Jordan.
It's in the post. Gary Payton trying to front him. George Karl working with the team on trying to front the post-up players, but Jordan turns to his left shoulder. And Matt with Detlef in the locker room beforehand. It was disappointing to see the somber, almost defeated attitude.
Here is Longley. The Bulls are gunning for a 6th straight win on the road in the finals. 5 straight already ties an NBA record held by the Detroit Pistons, who did it back in 89 and 90. Payton did penetrate, could not convert. Kept missing the 2 opportunities. And Mike Mathis with a loose ball foul call.
Jordan to the hoop.
And Rodman able to convert. The Bulls opened up with a 19-4 lead to diffuse the crowd. Crowd very much into it right here. Payton, no energy at all in Game 3. Burkowski for 3. Waved off, will not count. Offensive foul.
It's been going that way for the Sonics.
Burkowski hit one earlier in the series. Jordan. And Hawkins took it away from Rodman. Rodman complaining to Crawford and is hit with an early tee. And you can see that the officials are not going to accept anything from Dennis Rodman.
A no-brainer there in Game 1. Dennis Rodman gave the 2-hand wave to Joe Crawford early and picked up the technical. Here he felt he was pushed over the top, and then looking and talking to Crawford at the way and putting the hand up. Joe Crawford couldn't wait to blow that whistle to nail Rodman and try to keep him under control with that first technical.
Rodman wanting that technical to draw that attention to himself early, make himself a factor.
There is Kemp. Nice ball by Sean Kemp. Since the end of the second quarter in Game 2. Jordan's shot blocked by Kemp.
Unlike Sean Kemp the previous time when he stepped around and got strongly to the hoop.
Oh, what a fake by Scottie Pippen.
These are the matchups that you would think would have come out in Game 1. Seattle has finally got back to basic basketball.
Percy Hawkins just can't find the range, but able to hang in to make the defensive play. And it leads to the bucket by Kemp. Bill, I've been waiting for this. Sean Kemp not able to hit. You all right? And here is Gary Payton.
Everything down in the torso, totally legal.
Oh, the steal by Burkowski. Coming over to help on the double team. Nice pass. The block by Longley to stop Kemp.
Shots of his own he only took in the low teens.
Well, the Bulls going to the double team the other day.
He can take the big man away with the threat of the three-pointer, and you know he's going to throw his body around the hoop.
But like all players, Burkowski needs consistent minutes.
Hawk has hit 2 of his first 3. And the Sonics 3 of 6 from downtown. Oop. Pippen working on Hawkins. Pippen off the recovery.
If they can just hang close, that they figure that the Sonics will wear down, and they'll be in good shape going into the second quarter. Marv?
Thank you, Ahmad. 1 minute to go in this first quarter. Perkins working inside. He thought he was fouled.
Marv, back to Jordan. That's one of the reasons why I think he's a better player today than he's ever been before. He knows how to pick his spots better. He's so much smarter. A beautiful pass by Kukoc to the slashing Harper.
And a nice finish by Ron Harper. 23-19, Seattle. McMillan, Payton, Wingate, Perkins, Shrimp. Once again, a keen observation by Bill. McMillan trying the three. Rebounded by Kukoc with time running down, and a travel is called. They put a second back on the clock, 2.1 remaining. Time for a shot. Perkins does get it off.
Excuse me. That's quite a job of Mod's guy. He gets to go and ask Michael Jordan during the game, how's it going?
Opening minute, second quarter. Nice pass from McMillan.
The passers aren't reading.
6 unanswered points by the Sonics in the midst of another run. Payton for three. Yes.
Bill Wennington cannot handle Perkins inside. Michael Jordan coming down to bother, but leaving Gary Payton wide open, who coming into this game 1 for 10 from downtown.
13-point Seattle lead. Kukoc for three. Shrimp chased by Powell. Pippen gets the new 24. Kukoc. Record. And then McMillan. Perkins with the box out. The Sonics with a 14-2 advantage in the second quarter. Jordan able to capitalize on that steal.
Trying to pull it in.
Shot clock is down to 5.
Less double teaming, more defenders staying with their own man.
Here is Jordan.
They think, as all players do, at a 3-0, it's over.
Shrimp, 7 points, 16-point Seattle lead. Here's the lead for Jordan. And a foul. Foul on Jordan. Call for a push. And has some words with the official, Mike Mathis.
Well, there's the overplay, and this is an automatic push Chicago. And you can see why Michael Jordan would object to this call. He absolutely did not push off on that play and argue with referee Mike Mathis about it.
And received a technical foul. So Hersey Hawkins from the field. We have 2.5 left in the first half. Kukoc for three from downtown. Perkins, yes. Shrimp working on Kukoc. Jordan over to help. Shrimp, yes. Shot clock at 6. Shrimp again, double team. Perkins.
Well, Perkins did it from the inside, and as we said before, he can step outside. He never was really set there.
On Pippen, final seconds of the half. Perkins pass intercepted by. Will throw in. Perkins fires it up. For 10 points, 7 for Jordan, 2 apiece for Hopper, Rodman, and Pippen. Hopper, bothered by the bad knee, you recall, did not start in Game 3, has not come out here. For Gary Payton. 5-point men for Seattle. Payton leading the way with 15. Perkins off the bench for 11. Kukoc getting the roll, and only 1 of 8 from the field in the first half. Jordan for 3. Rodman with the rebound. Feeding Pippen. Guarded by Hawkins and Shrimp. Over to help. Kukoc for 3. Yes.
It's about time they got back to playing their brand of basketball.
7-0 run by the Bulls. Kemp fires. Led by as many as 23. Longley. Rodman with the tip. And the Sonics now lead 57-41. Mathis on the scene as
Rodman tips the ball in, and Rakowski right there. That is a technical foul.
Coming to incite something there and then getting his head.
But the foul called on Pippen to bail him out. 4 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Kemp facing the double. Payton eluding Jordan. Will start Urban Johnson, who has not been getting the playing time and has been unhappy about it. Played only 3 minutes in game 3. Nice move.
Who almost argued on the call. He'd have been gone.
Hawkins with the quick release.
Spacing right now, in particular, Luke Longley.
Phil Jackson a moment ago during the timeout upset with Longley. Here's Kemp. Yes! And the foul!
As he's coming and moves off the penetration. No double clutch there. Just a good, strong power windmill dunk. If you can't stop penetration, there's no way your defense can react at the hoop when Sean Kemp is coming to finish.
Longley with his 4th foul play. Payton goes right at him. And a nice setup for Kemp. Regarding the Sonics, were they primarily in a happy just to be here posture? Well, they've answered that with their performance in game 4. Payton was held with a count. Now they isolate Pippen on Trent. And Scottie Pippen with a nice move going glass.
Brown every time.
Back comes Pippen, has a 3-on-2. Jordan on the drive. Yes, and it counts.
Banged it off the glass and then spritz the floor. But Michael Jordan determined he was going to get to the hole no matter what and no matter who he had to go through.
Sonics 69, the Bulls 49. Backdoor feed. And the Sonics able to handle it. Perkins. Yes. Foot on the line. It's a 13 points. Sonics lead by 18. Michael Jordan will score the last 6 points for the Bulls. Nice look from Brown fighting. Kukoc able to poke it away from Schrempf. Kukoc passed on the 3 and hits. But because of the back injury, his playing time has been limited. Sonics lead by 16. Brown open, and Bill, Seattle has led by as many as 23, so the Bulls in the midst of their second run. And lands on Rodman and is enjoying it. You can be certain of that.
Dennis Rodman gives him a pat on the back. Even Dennis, the competitor he is, had to admire the terrific move here by Kemp. The hard spin, and then over the head as Dennis Rodman just helpless as the quickness, power, and strength of Kemp too much.
75-62, Seattle. McMillan for 3. Yes.
That they missed these open looks.
Just under 1 minute remaining in the third. Wingate fouled by Jordan. A hard foul. It is a flagrant. And as we have been discussing throughout this series, Michael Jordan had been unhappy about a couple of moves made by David Wingate against him. Now this may have well been a payback.
He looked like he was going for the ball there.
We're down to 10 seconds. 1 second differential with the shot clock. Perkins wide open. Set up by Payton. Standing ovation for the Sonics as this third quarter comes to a close. On the floor with Longley, Rodman, and Pippen. Kemp with the fake around Longley. That looked too easy.
Nice defense. You just give him a dunk, which he's been doing all night long.
21 for Sean Kemp. Steve Kerr. Randy Brown for 3.
Good call by the official, but he is just too quick for Luke Longley in that position. Luke Longley unable to bend his knees.
In the second half. Hawkins for Schrempf. 3-point attempt. Yes. Just under 9 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 4. Hawkins for 3. The Bulls' worst loss of the season. Regular season and playoffs. Once again, Kemp gets inside. It's the New York Knicks at Madison Square Garden. It was Jeff Van Gundy's second game as head coach of the Knicks. And the Knicks beat the Bulls 104-72. That mark of 12 up and 1 down by the Philadelphia 76ers in 1983, the best run through a playoffs. Jordan, and it's tipped home by Rodman. And the Sonics lead by 20 with 5.5 remaining in the fourth quarter. Rodman, two-handed layup attempt by Rodman, and Kemp and Rodman come together.
Them in this game.
Shrep on Jordan. Pippen for three.
You see the closeout defense by Seattle that time. That's the mark of their...
Well, this is what Gary Payton and Sean Kemp have been doing for the last 5 years. They love to play above the rim, and Gary Payton delivers, and Sean Kemp finishes.
George Karl's mind. These guys cannot even get in a blowout game.
Standing ovation once again for the Sonics. Shot clock is down to 3. Hawkins, yes! The Seattle Sonics will not be swept. This will go to a 5th game on Friday night here in Seattle, starting at 9 o'clock Eastern Time, 6 on the West Coast here on NBC.